So in this fight I mess up about 500 times because I'm not paying attention to my range or anything at all. So yeah. Straight away I overheat my prop mod and start burning away, hoping that someone chases me, which obviously they don't. It takes quite a while for any of them to actually turn on their prop mods and start going after me. At this point I'm really not sure what type of missiles the jokes are fitted with, because at first I think they were heavy missiles, but later on I'm pretty sure they're just hams with long range javelin missiles. Here I'm starting to burn back into range, hoping to apply some DPS and lure them into chasing me. I think being they're in quite heavy battle cruisers apart from the Hurricane, I should have been quite a lot more aggressive than this, because I'm a lot faster than them and I have an 18 kilometer 90% defensive web. At first I go for this Loki because I see that I'm damaging his shields quite a bit, but he's boosting back tiny amounts, so I first assumed that he was just large ASB fit and he ran out, but it turns out after I killed him, because he was actually on gate but he decided not to jump through, he was actually medium shield booster fitted, and I was able to just go straight through his shields after a bit. While I'm shooting the Loki, I'm just putting my drones on their drones to put their DPS down a bit, because acolytes can still hurt me quite a bit. This is the point where I get a bit closer to finish off the Loki, which happens quite quickly once he's through shields. And from this point on is where things start to get messy. I completely forget about ranges. A Harpy comes in a bit and I let him tackle me, assuming that I'll actually be able to kill him, but I completely forgot that Caldari T2 resist and rails don't really go together, and so I end up nearly dying and just about managed to get out using my 90% web.
A module has run out of charges.
This one Drake UCF Darkstar seems to be the only one actually following me, so I try to burn him down, but as you can see it's a Drake, it has lots of hit points, but one time he actually manages to get a web on me, but I'm able to burn out because I wasn't paying attention.
A module has run out of charges. A module has run out of charges.
And this is when the Harpy starts burning in. Like I said before, I let him tackle me, assuming I'll actually be able to break him, but all that happens is he scrams me, I get him to about half shields, and the Drake starts to get on top of me. I also noticed that the Hurricane now is got his MWD on, and I think he's burning towards us, but I don't really see him as a threat because they usually have quite glass tanks, especially when they're shield tanked. At this point I should have just ignored the Harpy because his intent was just to kite me and keep me pointed, but I push him off here. When after I push him off here, I should have kept on the Drake 'cause he was going down, but instead for some reason I feel I just felt like going in and trying to kill the Harpy.
A module has run out of charges. A module has run out of charges.
as you can see here, I'm doing no more damage than pretty much any other frigate would do to a Harpy, which means that I'm doing hardly any speed while the Drake is starting to catch up to me and doing more damage. My ancillary repar is completely out of charges by this point and it's barely sustaining me against all this damage, but due to 90% web I'm able to get out of the Harpy scram rage and warp off.
A module has run out of charges. Warp drive.
Now I've only just realised that while I was fighting all these guys, I was actually 360 kilometers off the gate where a heretic was sitting, so I probably could have mid-fight walked back to the gate and maybe popped the heretic and started to string him out a bit more, but I was, like I said, weren't paying attention. But I got a Loki kill, it's better than nothing I guess.